Hey everybody, this is Tommy within a Disney State of Mind. Today we are hanging out at the Springs. We're so excited to be here. We're gonna come out, we're gonna try Gideon's Cookie of the Month for March. We're going to go over to Everglazed. We're gonna try that amazing king cake donut, do some shopping, have some lunch, and have a great day here at the Springs. We're so excited to be here and we're excited about bringing you guys along with us. It is a beautiful day here in Disney Springs, and all of us are actually kind of wishing that we had on sleeves. It's actually kind of cool. It was supposed to warm up a little bit today, and it's early yet, and so it's still cool from the morning, but the wind's blowing. It's in the 60s. It is such a great day to be out here. We don't have too many more of these days left, so we need to enjoy them while we have them. Like I said, one of the reasons that we came out today is to try Gideon's Cookie of the Month for March. And this month is the Peanut Butter Cold Brew. And you guys know that that is one of our favorite cookies here at Gideon's. And so we're gonna pick us up a cookie, see what cakes they have going on, but the cake of the month is going to be incredible too. And so there's a chance that that's what we're gonna get, is one of the cookies and some of the cake. It is a Saturday at the beginning of the month, and so the line is absolutely crazy. But we are going to go over there. It is a quite long wait if it's made it all the way over to in front of Morimoto, Asia. So we're going to head over there. They're probably going to end up with this many folks in line. They'll swap over virtual queue sometimes, and so I'm not going to be surprised if it goes virtual queue very soon, but we're going to see if we can't hop in line. The menu for this month is themed Gideon's Beehive, and you can see that the March cookie here is the Peanut Butter Cold Brew cookie. The Peanut Butter Cold Brew actual cold brew drink isn't on the menu, but it is available. That was mentioned to us as soon as we came up. You guys know that that is our favorite cold brew coffee here at Gideon's, but they also have a different one for this month. They have a Beehive Cold Brew, which is made from nature's finest honey and cinnamon. I'm not sure that we're gonna try that one, but I'm probably gonna get a peanut butter cold brew, because what could possibly go better with a peanut butter cold brew cookie than a peanut butter cold brew. Today what we decided on is the peanut butter cold brew cookie. Obviously we had to get it. We are going to get a cookies and cream cookie just because it's one of Carter's favorites. We're also going to get the peanut butter cold brew cake because it's completely amazing. It's been way too long since we had one. I think Cambry is going to get a cookies and cream cold brew. I think Denise is going to get the peanut butter cold brew, and so we are sticking with the peanut butter theme today, of course, other than Carter with his cookies and cream. All right, we have Gideon's in tow. We're actually gonna go and try to find us some lunch somewhere. We're gonna do something quick today. Go over and see maybe what Chicken Guy looks like, maybe Deluxe Burger, not totally sure yet. But when we get over there, we will try some of the cookies. Remember that we're also gonna head over to Everglazed today because they do have the king cake donut, which is my favorite donut that Everglazed does all year long. It's amazing. And then maybe do some shopping, hang out a little while, and just see what the rest of the day brings. And of course, the thing that could not wait is Denise with her peanut butter cold brew. Is it everything that you always hope, imagine, and remember?
Yes.
Yeah.
My precious.
Every time. It's just incredible. We have not had Chicken Guy in quite a while, and so we decided that we would come over here and see what the wait looked like, see what the crowds look like, and it doesn't look bad. It looks like we're gonna be able to get somewhere to sit down and eat, and so Chicken Guy it is. Remember, at many places here in Disney, a kid's meal is substantial enough. Here at Chicken Guy, there's no exception. The chicken tenders are pretty large here, and we have found that there's a ton of fries, and so we've always had really good luck ordering a kid's meal. And if you look, 4 kids meals, which come with drinks and an extra sauce, was only $29.78, which is just a great deal here in Disney Springs, or anywhere honestly in the Disney bubble. And so that's one of the reasons that we do like stopping in. Now, of course, after lunch we do have this guy over here, so we're definitely going to give those a try for you. Dip it right here in a little bit of that donkey sauce. They're always so good. Hot, but so good. All right, so enough with real food, right? It's time to get to the main deal. We are gonna try our cookie. This is the Peanut Butter Cold Brew, which is, I mean, just so good. All of those cool little dots. That is espresso. They do, it's caffeine free, and so it's a decaf thing. And so your kids can have it if they have, you know, any kind of caffeine sensitivity or anything like that. Let me break this guy open for you. Oh, that's soft. Gideon's break. It's so soft I couldn't even break it in the middle. You can see all that goodness on the inside. So let's give this thing a bite and let's see what we got. I'm gonna tear off the little piece. Still one of my favorite cookies. You've got the peanut butter. It's a super sweet cookie, right? But then that espresso, that coffee, like cuts it for you, and so it's not totally overbearing. But if you are a huge peanut butter fan, like I am, and you're out here this month, get it. Obviously, they do run this different months sometimes, and so if you come out here, you can see what the cookie of the month is. But this really is. I know I've said this often that, you know, every month I come out here is my favorite, but this really is one of my favorites. All right, now I've got to get into this cake. Now, last time I had this was even better than the cookie. And I'm gonna be honest with you, as good as that cookie just was, there is a lot to live up to here. All of the espresso is actually in the buttercream, all of these little dots. And so the buttercream is where you're gonna find the espresso. The cake itself, all that I've really tasted before when we had it is chocolate. And so there's not a lot going on in the cake, but it is all of that goodness of the buttercream that mixes things so good. And then of course the Reese's Pieces that are in there. So let me get me a good bite. Oh, this one's moist. Sometimes they can be a little bit dry, which has been one of Denise's complaints traditionally against Gideon's cakes, is that sometimes they can be dry. This one is not. I can tell by looking at it. So here we go. Almost lost it. Yeah, it's better than the cookie. Wasn't totally sure it could live up to it, but it did. The espresso is not as pronounced as I think it's been in the past, but in that buttercream, man, the peanut butter in there, the Reese's that are in there, that buttercream is so good, and I think that's what makes this thing so amazing. Denise is full, but I told her that it was worth giving it a go.
Way too full.
She was like, I don't even know if I'm gonna like it because I'm so full that I don't even want anything. It's a good moist cake though, right?
It's not as sweet as they're traditionally, like their buttercream and stuff is normally like really, really sweet. This one's not as sweet. I actually like this a lot more.
Yeah, I thought that too, that it was just...
a lot of times it's just too sweet.
Yeah.
The cake is very moist. I do like it a lot, actually.
Yeah, that was good. Hey, and I did just get another pinch of the cookie. And apparently the last thing I eat is going to be my favorite. So we're just kind of stuck in that death spiral. But you got to try the cookie. Now, if what you didn't like about the cake was that it wasn't very sweet, you might not like the cookie, because I think I need to go to the dentist now.
I really didn't taste the espresso.
Yeah, it wasn't as strong as last time. The espresso in the cake, like it was, for me, just enough to like cut everything. But the cookie is actually a little more pronounced in the cake this time.
I taste it right away.
Yeah, it's there in the cookie, which helps with the sweetness, because that is a very sweet cookie.
Still really good though.
Yeah.
It's falling apart on me.
Oh man, we are so full. Between all four of us, we did not make it halfway through the cookie, and we are just a couple of bites into the cake. I am still going to go and get the king cake donut though, because it's Mardi Gras, you have to, and they don't have it all the time. But first we are gonna go back and do some shopping. We're gonna check out World of Disney, see what's new in there. We're gonna head over to the Lego store, maybe, probably, more than likely. Carter wants to go in there. Ooh, it just got dark. But Carter wants to go in there, see what they have in the store. Last time we were here, they were out of, like, you know, everything. They were trying to restock the store, and so we want to go and see what's there. Maybe walk around, see a few more things, but we are having a great day here in Disney Springs. This weather is amazing. As we were walking by, the Lego store actually answered the question for us. Are we going to go into Lego? Absolutely. When there's no wait, Carter was like, hey, we need to hop in there before it gets crazy. And so let's head in and see what they have. They have definitely restocked since last time we were here. These shelves were so empty. I don't see anything new over here in the Star Wars area, but it is nice to see stuff on the shelf again. All right, Carter said that there is something new today. There's the AT-AT driver that's out for $70, and you said that that is brand new, like today, or just the first time you've seen it?
Brand new today.
Camry's upset. What are you upset about?
Someone got the last Lilo and Stitch house, the new Lego.
You were thinking about getting it?
Yeah.
Oh, look at there. There they are. Maybe not the last one. Let's go see. So this is what Cambry wanted to get. It's the Lilo and Stitch house, all the things. She loves Lilo and Stitch.
What's the guy's
Mr.
name?
Bubbles.
Yeah, Mr.
Yeah, Mr. Bubbles is even in this one as a minifigure.
Isn't that awesome?
That's incredible. Even though we are well past Valentine's Day, they still have these out from last time we were here. All the Valentines, you've got Tweety Bird, you've got some animals out, all sorts of cool little Valentine's Lego sets. I'm really surprised they're still out. I didn't know if they'd have anything out for Easter right now, but they have a lot of the flowers out over there with the Blooms for All stuff. And so they do have a lot of springy stuff out, but they do still have the Valentine's stuff out. So if you were looking for any of this, it's still here. Denise just found some brick heads from Up.
Kevin and Carl.
That's awesome.
I mean, how sweet.
Oh, they also have a Bumblebee Transformers. They also have...
The new Captain America Lego set brick heads. With
Awesome.
Red Hulk.
Oh, they also have Inside Out 2 down here. And they
Yeah,
have
you
a
do
little
Stitch.
Stitch brick heads. They have a ton of Harry Potter stuff in right now, but I think the coolest thing is down here. They have Diagon Alley down there at the bottom, the Wizarding Shops, which is really cool. Again, we're in the Disney bubble. It almost feels wrong for there to be Harry Potter stuff here, but I know it's a Lego store, so it's still really cool.
Like, we just need a room for Legos. What room can we get rid of and make Lego? Your bedroom?
They have a whole new gallery series out here that you can get. They've got sunflowers over here. They've got Starry Nights. They've got the Mona Lisa. All sorts of neat things. They have Leonardo da Vinci's flying machine here also, which is really cool. And so this is kind of a neat series that has all of these like famous works of art that you can get and you can build in Lego. It's a very, very small section with only 3 different sets. But of course, Cambry is going to come over and find some wicked Lego. It was a lot of fun to be able to go into Lego and actually see the shelves full, see all kinds of neat Lego in there. But now we're going to head over into World of Disney and see what they have going on for the spring season. I see some plushies over here that I have never seen before. Disney Mini Mix-Its. These look like a lot of fun. We found some plushies that we have never seen before. The Disney Mini Mix-Its. We've never found them here. And this is like a little Pooh dressed as a bunny. I guess it's part of some Easter stuff. Cambry just found something that calls her mouth.
Haunted Mansion and Winnie the Pooh.
Oh my goodness. Haunted Mansion and Winnie the Pooh.
You don't just start here.
Oh, and then there's Piglet with an Easter egg. And so it's like you have these characters that are mixed with rides and other Disney IP. Like there's a Mickey Tiki Room right there, which is fun.
It's Pluto.
Oh no, that's Pluto.
Pluto.
That's Pluto and Haunted
Pluto.
Mansion.
It's not Pooh. It's Pluto.
Okay, these are actually fun.
Oh my
But when you put the top on him, it looks kind of Pooh Berry. But these are fun. What'd you find?
It's a carousel.
All right, Denise found the use for them. They actually hook onto your backpack and kind of hang out with you for the day. So they're like the shoulder magnet things, only they're not shoulder magnet things. They're backpack sticky things. Oh, they're Velcro.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're less chance of losing them than the magnety things, probably.
Exactly, because the magnet things fall off pretty easy.
Yeah, they do. Those are neat. They are quite proud of these, though. Check this out. $22.99 for a mini plush. Like, they are super proud of these, but they probably can be, because we walked in and the reaction that I got from these two probably lets you know that $22.99 is not too steep a price to pay. Well, they never looked at the price, so I think it doesn't even matter how much they were. I am looking for something very, very specific in here. They have the new Sorcerer Mickey line, like the Phantasmic stuff, the Fantasia type stuff, and I've seen some of it, but not in person. And so I'm walking around looking for some very specific items. I have found it. So here is the t-shirt that I was talking about, which is just a really, really cool t-shirt. We also have the hat over here. They've got a fanny pack. They've got the Mickey that, of course, I have in my office. I love that Mickey. They have a zip-up sweater jacket here. I don't see... Yes, I do. I was going to say I don't see the Spirit jersey, but I see it on display, but I don't see it in person. And then this mug. This is the one that I wanted. I wanted it so bad when I saw it. I'm not sure if I'm going to get it today, but this is one of those that as soon as I saw it, I was like, I need that mug in my life. I don't know what it is about it. Well, I guess it's because I love mugs and I love Sorcerer Mickey, but it's amazing. And this hat I saw, which was really, really neat. Again, very, very understated. Got to know what's going on. But I like that. And then they do have the Spirit jersey in. I just had to kind of keep going. There's the back of it. It's the same design as the t-shirt we saw earlier. And then there's the front on the Spirit jersey. I love this line. I always wish that they had more Sorcerer's Apprentice Mickey stuff, and now they've done it for me. They have a lot of lounge flies now that aren't leather. Like, they have a denim one in the back that looked awesome, but they also have these characters that are kind of fuzzy. They're really cool. We were just wondering, like, how they would stand up, like how they would hold up. It seems like they could get really dirty, especially using them in the parks where, you know, sometimes take them off, set them down at your feet in a ride, things like that. They're really, really cute. Just don't know how well they would hold up. I think that trip to World of Disney, they had more new stuff than any trip that we've made recently outside of the holidays. It seems like going back to COVID, it's like they didn't have a ton of new stuff. Like, you would have the annual line come out for, you know, the year, and that was about it. Like, you'd have a few shirts, a few things like that other than those collections. But that feels like the most new stuff I've seen in World of Disney since pre-COVID. And so it was really cool to be in there and see all of those things. We're gonna walk over to the old Star Wars trading post. And the reason that I laugh is because we're still hoping that somehow it shows any sign at all of coming back to life as Star Wars trading post. But I can see from here, it still looks awfully closed, but let's walk over there and see. Star Wars Trading Post was one of mine and Carter's favorite stops here in Disney Springs, and he would probably say that it was his absolute favorite. They closed it before the end of 2024 and actually put a Santa meet and greet in here with one of those temporary holiday shops, but it is still closed up completely, and you can't even see through the windows. They have the windows totally blacked out. Carter's trying to see if he can't get some kind of peek inside to see if there's anything at all that looks like it may be going on in there, but we are still hopeful. I remember that one of our trips, we were told that somebody mentioned to someone here from a cast member that they may actually be reopening it, but that was kind of hearsay, and we have no sign that it's happening. So this place is totally blacked out. The windows you can't see through, and no sign at all of it reopening. If we ever come back through and that store is open, it's going to be like the best Disney Springs trip like ever in the history of Disney Springs trips. But now we are going to head over toward Everglazed. We've got to get that donut. I saw that they did make it available again. I was really curious if they were going to bring it back the week of Mardi Gras this year, and because they did, I have to get it. It's such a limited time that they have them. I love king cakes, being from the home of Mardi Gras, Mobile, Alabama, not New Orleans, Louisiana, but the home of Mardi Gras here in the United States, where it all started. But man, we love king cakes, and this donut that Everglazed has is so good. Got to get over there and try it. I'm so excited. I've gotten to the point that I actually prefer Everglazed over Gideon's, and knowing that they have that king cake donut has made me even more excited. This is different from last year. This thing is massive and looks so good. Last year it was just one of their regular donuts, and it had the dollop of cream cheese, buttercream on top of it. But this year it's more like a bow tie kind of thing going on, and I am so excited about this. So obviously we got the king cake, but I'm not gonna try it right now. I'm actually gonna go back. I'm gonna try it a little bit later tonight. I am so incredibly full of chicken and Gideon's, and so it's just gonna have to wait a little while. And so if you guys wanna hang out till after the end screen and see what I think about it this year, if it's better than last year's, it looks totally different. But I'll let you guys know. I'll give it a try once we get back to the room. And with that, we are done. Guys, we always have so much fun coming out here for these monthly Disney Springs visits, trying all the things, seeing what's in the stores, and just having a great day hanging out as a family. Remember that if you guys see us in the parks, make sure you stop and say hey, because we would love to get to meet you. But until then, remember to keep living in a Disney state of mind. Bye, guys. All right, you can see that I've changed. We went out for the night, hung out for a while, but now time to get into this king cake donut. Again, last year it was like a regular round donut, and they put the stuff in the middle. Of course, it's king cake, so you gotta have a baby. The unfortunate thing is that now that I have the baby, I've gotta buy my own again next year. So I guess that is what it is. So I'm gonna cut into this thing. It's kind of like one of those, like we call them long johns, like that kind of donut, but it's king cakey. So I'm trying to look and see if there's any cinnamon or anything inside of it, and there's not. It's just kind of the powdered sugar and the icing. So let's give this a go. Yeah, it tastes like a king cake donut. I can't even say enough about them. Like, they're always so incredibly good. I am gonna get a little bit of this icing though. There is like this dollop of icing on top, and curious. Nope, that's just regular buttercream. I was wondering if it was cream cheese. Those of you that are from areas that do king cakes, you know that a lot of king cakes are stuffed, and one of my favorites is cream cheese, and so I was kind of hoping that was cream cheese, but yeah, it's just buttercream. And so anyway, oh, wait a minute, is there a surprise inside? Hang on, what is this? Okay, that's just more dough. That is not more dough. That is the cream cheese filling. And so, wow, it just stepped up its game. So there is some cream cheese in it. There is lots of donut. There is some buttercream. There is some sprinkly sugar. All the things that make a king cake great, shoved in the donut.